Welcome to the FitForFifty podcast, featuring your host, Lee Phillips.
Good morning. This is Saturday morning and I'm recording the next episode of Lee's Fit4Fifty podcast, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about overall. I've got some ideas, but we'll see where this goes. Don't know how long it'll be, don't know if it'll be any good, but let's see where it goes. Where have we been? What have I done? Blah, 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 right? So not long back, just a week ago, we came back from Italy. 12 days, Rome, Sorrento, Naples, did some bits and pieces, ate hundreds of pizza, drank hundreds of booze, came back hundreds of overweight. But do something, I had a fantastic time. It was the R&R I needed. Tested my driving skills to the max on these crazy ass fucking Italian roads. Billions, maybe even trillions of mopeds, giving zero fucks when they were driving. Definitely heart rate raised most of the time, even though I was only driving in second because they were so windy and tiny and narrow. But anyway, I had a fantastic time. Weather was good, got a bit of colour on the old skins. So happy days. Back straight at it. I had a gym session, got put through my paces. Legs were killing me for days. I worked at Transmit Festival on the Friday, did a wedding on the Saturday, and then my body was broken. Back was killing me, all stuff like that. But to my credit, I'd weighed myself when I came back, and I'd shot up, but not even surprisingly and not even annoyingly, to 19 stone 12, which for the other side of the coin is 125.2 kilograms, if that's your unit of measurement. Not really where I want to be, but that's just how it is. That's where the starting point was. I'd made a pact with myself that come Monday I would be back tracking my calories through MyFitnessPal, making sure I was getting my protein intake, and getting enough gym sessions in, because I want to basically smash through this and make a huge impact on my weight, start to work on my cardio, get some strength in, get back on the court, because I've not been on court since the Masters tournament in Sheffield, which was 8th and 9th of June, so it's now, the 20th of July, so it's been some time, so I'm just making sure that adductor injury is as healed as possible before I start to kind of do anything, but I'm going to start to introduce more stretching and conditioning around that area, just to make sure that when I do step on court, that it's best, it's better, it's fixed. So that was the plan. Spoke with Scotty and told him my plan, and I'd said I was going to hit 1,800 calories a day, and his recommendation was 2,100. So readjusted, make sure my protein goals and all that, and my macros were all set. Weighed myself on Monday morning. It was 19 stone 12, so a little bit of an adjustment. Sorry, 19 stone 10, beg your pardon. So a little bit of a drop, nothing major, but that was my starting point. Got some photos taken, and I'm going to do that every Monday. Got some photos taken, got the tape measure out. Probably should have had a 55 metre one to get around the tummy and the titties and that fat ass. But took the measurements, recorded them, sent them to Scotty as the day one, week one starting point. So week one, I have managed to hit my calorie goal each day. I've managed to not hit my protein targets every day, but I've certainly been over 100 grams, which is the minimum I want to do. And again, that was Scotty's advice: get a minimum of 100 grams of protein every day. So I do that through meat, reduced fat cheese, protein enhanced foods, so protein yogurts, protein shakes, chicken, all these nice things. Even made a turkey chili the other day, and it was delicious. Again, all weighed out, all recorded, just so that I know that I'm not guessing, because guessing is wrong and it's inaccurate for me. Because I'll say, oh, I had a spoonful, but I didn't mention the fact that the spoon was actually a ladle. So Monday started off well. I'd actually was supposed to be working Transmit on the Sunday, but what happened was it wasn't as successful as the guy that I was working for hoped. So he said, look, don't bother coming. So I didn't. Instead, what I did was I deconstructed my garden bar, found out most of it was rotten underneath. So I completely took it apart and rebuilt it and put on the new bar top that I'd got some scaffolding boards. So I started that. Monday, I've sanded it all, painted it, and it looks dynamite. Just got a few more wee bits I want to add to it, but it looks really good. I'm well chuffed with it because I'm not really the best at DIY. But I'm happy with it, and it's solid, and that's what matters. The next thing, I was like, right, our grass needs cut, and in doing so, I've managed to injure my back. It's muscular, it's not like life-threatening. There was no air ambulance call, but something, it's still sore, and it's more frustrating because my plan was I'd booked in on Sunday, I'd booked in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at the gym with a view of like that straight into week one, smashing it, getting like. And I know Scotty plans all the sessions, so I knew it'd be great, because the good thing about Scotty is he knows all the individual folk that are coming, so he knows how to build a group PT session, but that benefits everybody in a different way. So for me, he knows what my plans are, what my goals are. He, just by looking at me, knows what I need to do as well. So I can tailor the sessions to everyone. It's brilliant. But with the back injury, completely threw a spanner in the works, and I was fucking raging, if I'm being honest, because it's not how I wanted to start week one. So instead, he again retailored it, because that's how he works. And this week's been a lot more around the stretching, doing different exercises to improve mobility and to keep the back moving, and that's been very beneficial, and that's the huge big key to it, was keep moving, keep stretching, keep twisting. Don't go and lie down for 6 hours, because you'll just wake up and it'll be just as bad, if not worse. Did some cupping a couple of times as well, so the cupping, brilliant. It's nippy, but it's really good. I really enjoyed the session, getting that done. I've been using the massage gun on my back as well, especially in the mornings when I wake up, and obviously I've been sleeping, so it's sore when I wake up. But it's a lot better than it was on Monday and Tuesday, so I'm really thankful for that. Filming a wedding tomorrow, so it needs to be at its best, but I'll be taking the massage gun with me. I've also got an assistant, so that means that they can do all the heavy lifting of all the kit for me. Saves me doing it. But yeah, it's so. I was supposed to be doing a boxing session on Friday, and then I'd booked in for an actual proper deep tissue massage as well from Scotty. But yeah, see, if you go on Instagram and just search for Equinox 10 or the real Scotty Russell, you should find him. Book it and get yourself some PT sessions from the lad. He's okay, he's alright. 4 stars on TripAdvisor probably, or Trustpilot, whatever you want to use. But good guy. He's helped me many, many ways, but that's irrelevant. So, but I had booked in and I had to cancel my session because I actually got a part as a background extra on, there's a new TV show getting filmed up in Scotland called Cold Water, starring Andrew Lincoln of Teachers / The Walking Dead / Love Actually fame, and Ewan Bremner, better known as Spud for Trainspotting like. Little dab of speed, eh? So it was to play a menacing guy, which in my current state, I was a menacing guy. Sat around for around 6 hours before we then spent 30 minutes shooting the scene to go home. The bonus there was catering was excellent, which was also the downside as well, because I was well over my calories yesterday because I ended up going out to Buck's Bar to meet up with some of my basketball buddies. One of my friends is over from Canada, so it was good to catch up with him. But Buck's Bar's a dynamite eatery in Glasgow. They've got a few places, but I didn't overindulge like some of the guys. I knew my limit because when you order from them, the portion sizes are huge, and it was not, I didn't want to overdo it because I would just be burst. But it just means that today I weighed myself this morning, and I had gone from 19 stone 10 down to 19.3.2, which was a good 6.8 loss. But I'm up a little bit based on having not been to the toilet yet and dropped a few pounds, so to speak. So it just means that today, watch what I'm eating. I've already had a protein yogurt, banana, apple, kickstart my day. Alfie and I are going to cinema this afternoon. So Alfie's my youngest. He's getting, we're going to go and see Twisters, the new Twisters movie. So really looking forward to that because I loved the original Twister. But going to see the second one today. So I won't be eating any junk food or popcorn or any of that nonsense at the cinema. I'm going to be good. I maybe get a coffee or something, but I'm still trying to be good every day. I've stopped drinking alcohol. That's a personal choice. Some people want to do it, some people don't want to do it. I'm like, I need to be focused. I need to have my goals set. So for me, increase my water intake because I've definitely not been drinking enough water. I've not been as mobile as I wanted to this week, but just to be honest, it was down to the back, and I know I should be keeping it moving and stuff like that, but not this week. So Monday, everyone says, oh, we'll start Monday, blah, blah, blah. Definitely Monday, I will be hitting minimum 10,000 steps a day. If I have to get on my treadmill to do it, I'll do that. But I will be doing it every day. No excuse. Next weekend, I've got 2 weddings back to back, but they're not big weddings, so that will still allow me to not overindulge in food because I won't be getting fed there, which is always a tricky one because you can't always count your calories, so you have to kind of guesstimate on the food you're given at a lot of these venues. But I will be hitting the gym next week with a view to improving like what I was doing. So rather than just being stretching and stuff like that, I'll be doing a lot more weight training and whatever Scotty's got planned for the week. But I plan to be in a bunch of sessions. I will be maybe doing some online ones as well because depending on what the work situation in the house is, I've still got to edit and I need to get my finger out with my editing and stuff like that. It's finding the right work-life balance but still being able to achieve your goals. My plan right now, if I was, let's say, 19 stone 5, I've lost 5 pounds. I want to lose a minimum of 2 more stone because that's where I was roughly this time last year. I was 17.5 when I went to Santander at the start of June or the end of May. last year, and I'm 2 stone over that, and that's not where I want to be. So I want to lose minimum 2 stone. If I can get into the 16s, that would be tremendous. But I need to build up cardio and fitness, and the guy in the car next to me has just rammed up his music 1,000,000% with his windows open, and it's pish. Thank fuck he's moving. Bloody knobber. Yeah, so that's it. I've hit 15 minutes. I'm hoping it's not too boring. There is a comment section, so it'd be great if there's any comments you have, any hints and tips. Be nice, but at the same time, it's good to get feedback. I want this to be a diary almost, or just like a progress update and good things as well. So I'll let you know how Twisters was next week. I'm going to do this once a week, I think, now that I'm definitely on the Fit4Fifty journey. Time ticks away every day, so I want to make sure that I'm optimising my time as best I can, and that's why I've chosen to be strict with my calories and my thing. And like tonight, I'm going to be having homemade pizzas on my barbecue pizza top oven thingy. It's a technical term, but I'll make sure it's all calculated out, and I know how many calories I've got to eat for that. I'll be using 50% low fat cheese, all that kind of stuff. That little things make a difference, and that's the most important thing, I think. If you have any suggestions, as I say, drop them in the comments. Give this a follow, give it a share if you think anyone else would be interested, which I doubt at this stage. But looking at the stats, the analytics on the Podcaster app, it's doing not too bad. Hope you like the wee intro and outro. A lot of money was not spent getting that done. And I thought it was better than just having me talking at the start and end. I got AI to do it for me. How cool is that? The whole world's AI everything. But anyway, that's me. I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. And see you next week. Clean your teeth.
Thank you for listening, and remember, clean your teeth.